Sean Jones, with a remarkable season so far, leading his team in runs batted in. Can he deliver at the plate again today? It's the Tampa Bay Rays taking on the San Francisco Giants. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So 2 down. Nico Hoerner, the next Giant to hit.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Slowly on the ground to short. Jones tosses across to first, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. Scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the shortstop, Sean Jones. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Manning back to work. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. That one fouled off. 0-2 now. And a bunt back at the pitcher. Bare hand grab. Got him. Nice play.
Perhaps he rushed just a little bit, didn't set the angle as the infield was back right there, and that's pretty much a gimme for a bunt base hit. Just didn't quite put it where he wanted to right there.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Matos under it, makes the grab, and that's the third out. One left for Tampa, but they hold a 2-0 lead. So the lineup flips over. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Luis Matos. One out, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball. Jones whips it to first on the run. On the money. Nice play.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Jones in his 5th season, 26 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Swings and misses. 0-1.
0-1.
Swings and misses and one down below the zone.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
And there's a ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Here's Matt Chapman. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. His 11th of the year, and now they're out front. It's 4-3. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth.
Jones goes after that one for strike one.
0-1 for count.
Ripped to short. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
And it finds its way through for a hit. Throw comes in, and the winning run moves up to second with nobody out. First and second, 2 outs. Jones getting ready to hit. 0 for 4, 2 ground outs, a fly out, and a strikeout. On the ground, right side, Horner throws to first in time. They miss a big chance. Here's Nico Horner. The winning run on second base. Out to short. Throw to first in time. And we're back. And now it's Dalton Varsho. Runner takes off for third. Pitch misses in. And now a wide throw to third.
I'd say an aggressive roll of the dice there to steal third in this spot, but they felt good about it, and it worked out. Now the game plan changes a little bit at the plate to get that go-ahead run home. The defense might pull the infield in.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Line drive, base hit. The run scores from third, and they've got the lead in extra innings.
He was all over that one. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Did not have a banner showing in this one.
Maybe not his best showing, but they got the win, and he should be happy about that.
Sean Jones getting ready. He's on an absolute tear this season, leading the league in runs batted in. It's the Tampa Bay Rays taking on the San Francisco Giants. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Second inning set to go. And stepping in for the Rays, Sean Jones. McGill back to work. Late on that fastball.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
And that's how they get their first base runner of the game. Dalton Varsho next to hit for the Rays. Runner on the move, and that one is lifted in the air. The Rosarena moving under it, corrals it, and there's one down. Man at first with one gone. Theo Gillen next to hit for the Rays. Here goes the runner. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Tibbs makes the grab, and there's two gone. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Gabriel Moreno. First offering, runner goes. Brings it in for the third out. The Rays strand just the one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bases loaded. One away.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Lifted in the air right center field. Tibbs sizing this one up. Drops into the glove. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 2-1.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
So 2 down. Now it's Randy Arozarena. Swing and a chopper out to short. Over to Lowe. They get the out on Arozarena. That ends the inning. So they go quietly there. On to inning number 4. It's the Rays 2 and the Giants 1. 2 out, space is empty. Jones with another scorching run of play lately. Foul ball.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss.
0-2. Ball in.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Tibbs makes the play, and it's out number 3. Nothing across here this half. Home half of the 5th. New inning getting started. Now up for Tampa Bay, Sean Jones. Santillan back to work. And a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Hauls it in for the out. First and second, 2 down. Sean Jones next to hit for the Rays. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
The shortstop takes the ball. Liner, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone. So up next, Dalton Varsho. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And a pitch. Runner takes off. This one in the air. Taylor. And makes the grab. And that'll do it. But they tack on. Jones with an okay game in the win. Had a single and an RBI.
I'm sure they're glad they got the win.
Sean Jones next to hit for the Rays. And Singy, we already know he's going to finish the season with a new career high in home runs. Jones in his 5th season, 26 years old, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. Two outs. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Some high cheese for strike. Nobody out. Runner at first. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, these Rays doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. First two pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count. And at that point, you can start expanding the zone as a pitcher. He made him chase and got the quick strikeout.
Jones swings through it for strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Ripped into left for a base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. And he boots it.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. 2 on, 1 out. Makes the catch for the second out. Now the third baseman, Theo Gillen. Traffic on the bases with one already in, and we're the top half of the sixth. Runner takes off in the air, left field, down the line. Gurriel handles the chance, and that's the third out. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. Top of the order due up in the home half of the sixth. No outs, runner at first. Here's Gurriel. Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. On the ground to short, could be 2. In plenty of time to first, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Back here in San Francisco, we go to the 9th. Now here's the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Sean Jones. And first offering is fouled off. Koenig, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a cutter, a curve, and he works in a changeup. And a swing and a miss there.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That one missed.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That one to first. Oh, he gloves it. And they get the out.
Man, oh man, that ball was absolutely smoked. Triple-digit exit velocity. He dives, and I'm just shocked that the ball stayed in his mitt. Looked like he was going to put a hole in his glove.
Ramirez is just 1 strike away. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one's carrying. Out of here! Ball game! That should put a jolt into this. Sean Jones getting ready. He's on an absolute tear this season, leading the league in runs batted in. Stepping in, Byron Buxton. Swing and a chopper out to short. Over to low. 1 out in the top of the first. And here is Sean Jones. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet. Foul ball there. And the lefty with the 0-1. Late that time, and it's strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That one not close. 1-2 to count.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough. Because
runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Go to second. Save. Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. Here in game 1 of 2 in the series. Runner on the go again. Flares it into the outfield. Nice grab. To second with the throw and no chance to get back. It's a double play. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Selvage back to work. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back there. Gone. That's worth the price of admission. Home run number 30 on the year. And just like that, they're out front. It's 3-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
Back here at Tropicana Field, well, we go bottom six. Now up for Tampa Bay, Sean Jones. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Well, these Rays doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out one time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Next offering way upstairs.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Breaking ball inside, and the count's even at 2. Got him looking. That's the first fastball we've seen today. Made it look easy. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jacob Wilson. Swing and a ground ball. Jones tosses to first, and that will end the inning. So they make short work of him there. 7th inning stretch time. 2 outs, nobody on. And the batter will be the shortstop, Sean Jones. He's already homered in this game. Comebacker to the mound. Fires over to first. And that is that. Jones hit his 30th homer of the season in this one.
Well, plenty of thump for him this season, Boog. And you know his teammates appreciate having a bat like his.
Sean Jones next to hit for the Rays. And Singy, we already know he's going to finish the season with a new career high in home runs. Jones went deep in his most recent game. That one fouled off. Jones batting in the cleanup spot, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. Low, the runner at first with 2 gone.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
2 outs. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first.
Out.
That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. And there's a foul ball. The shortstop takes the ball. Misses inside. And that's ball 2. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
On the ground, could be 2. There's 1.
Out.
Over to first, safe.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
Jones at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty
0-1's the
there.
count.
Raised down by a run. Grounds 1 to short. Wilson fires across the diamond, and that's the 3rd out. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. They trail here 1-0. Bo Naylor at the plate now. Dominguez gets his lead at first with nobody out. To short, could be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. So they're all loaded up. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. So the tying run at second. Got him. Huge strikeout there. Jones with a less than great game in the loss. Struck out 3 times for the hat trick.
This wasn't his finest hour, Boog, and he may be a little frustrated heading back to the clubhouse. Hard for them to get a win when he performs like this.
Sean Jones, with a remarkable season so far, leading his team in runs batted in. Can he deliver at the plate again today? Now here is Emmanuel Rodriguez. On the ground, 2 ball. Pizzata for 1, and that's 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
So runner at second, 2 down. Jones now at the plate, and Singy, we already know he's going to finish the season with a new career high in home runs. That misses. 1-0. Late on that fastball.
Good fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
And that is out of play. Pizzata stands at second with 2 gone. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. That's the first slider we've seen. And now the first baseman, Pedro Pajes. 2 outs. Swing and a ground ball out to short. The throw to first, and that is the inning. So the Cards strand a couple, but they lead it 1-0. Two out, space is empty. Jones, 26 years old, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. And that one fouled off. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Shunk makes the catch, and that'll do it. Rays held in check here. They trail it here 4-0. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Cardinals. Hit on the ground to short. Jones tosses to first, and that's an out.
The second baseman, Thomas Saginski.
Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Graceffo back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Rays looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations. And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Swing and a chopper out to short, and one away in the bottom of the 7th. Now it's the shortstop, Sean Jones. 0 for 3 in this one. That's out to center field. Base hit. 1 run is in. And they hold the runner at third. Bases remain loaded here. Still only 1 gone.
With the bases juiced, he refused to get pull happy. He stayed within himself, drove the ball to center field. That'll get across the run.
And now it's Dalton Varsho.
Look, this has been a good one. A really good game to this point, and huge opportunity with the bases loaded.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. In there for strike 3. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Back now in Tampa Bay. We go to the 8th, and here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Hit on the ground to short. Jones Over to first. Out. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Jones with a forgettable showing in this one. Had a single and an RBI. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Here's the Cardinal DH.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Out to short. Throws to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Cardinals 3, the Rays nothing. Bottom of the inning, now up for Tampa Bay, Sean Jones. Singing when the year's over, he'll have a new career high for RBIs in a season. Chirpy back to work. Strike 1.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
He swings and fouls one off. Next offering misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt. Well, he froze him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called 3rd strike.
Hideo Matsui will hit next. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the second game of the series. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Over to Lowe. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. So they get 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. 1 error and 1 left. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Foul ball. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
To short, could be 2. Tosses to first. 1 away here in the 5th.
Up next for the Cardinals, the designated hitter, Chase.
2 on, 2 outs.
Now batting, shortstop.
If he can get through this one, put up a 0, this will help in his outings to come.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
Bazana at third. Burleson at second with 2 gone. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. So the Rays strand a pair. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Sean Jones. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Fouled off left side. Ludus, a 6'5" righty. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Swings and misses, and it's 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Throw to first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
2 outs, nobody on. Sean Jones next to hit for the Rays. 0 for 4 with 4 strikeouts. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. That one ripped. This looks like extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Well, he's been having a hard time just putting the ball in play in this one, so that should help soften the blow. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Dalton Varsho digs in now. He's trying for third. This one in the dirt. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Jones on third with 2 out. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it's into the gap. In comes the run from third to trim the lead. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Comes through with the RBI. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Now at the plate, Gabriel Moreno. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cardinals even this series up at a game apiece. Jones with a Sean Jones getting ready. He's on an absolute. Back here at Tropicana Field, we head to the bottom of the second, and stepping in for the Rays, Sean Jones. Harrison back to work. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Rodriguez makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out. So now here's the Cardinals designated hitter. On the ground to the left, Jones. Fires across the diamond. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Around third. Here comes the throw. It's off the mark, and he scores. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front, and Didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. In the dirt. No throw. He steals third easily. Jones stands at third with one gone in the inning. To the right side. Steps on first for the out.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
And he grounds one to the right side. And it's through for a hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Jones, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Right side, hard hit. Sends it to first, and that is that. So 1 out, nobody on. And here is Seiya Suzuki. 1 down, base is empty.
1-1-1.
Hard hit, left side. Over to Lowe.
He's out.
And there's 2 down. Next to hit, Sean Jones. Misses outside. Ball 1.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
That one missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Out to center. Rodriguez under it. Makes the catch for the out. So runner at second, 2 down. And here is Roderick Arias. Muriel is just 1 strike away. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cardinals win the rubber match of this 3-game series. Jones did well despite the loss. First and second, 1 out. Jones getting ready to hit. Chris, it's been a good year for him, having already set a new career high for RBIs in a season. Swings through that one for strike 1.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Not even close there. And it's 1-1.
Well, Boog, early on in this one, having a hard time getting settled in. He's not showing control to throw strikes, and let alone to throw it where he wants in the strike zone. This could be a tough one for him.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Next offering way off the plate.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And that misses. And that's ball 3.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Ground ball to the right side. And it goes just foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Had him way out front of the slurve. No outs. Runners at first and second. foul ball.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Mountcastle hauls it in, and there's one away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Jones now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
All right, Singy, trivia time. Back when this ballpark opened, 1994, one future Hall of Famer hit the first triple in the park. Young, the throw to second, on to first, double play, and that's the inning. Base is empty, one away, and here's the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. On the ground, Jones. On the run, sends it over to first, and very nicely done for the out. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Singy, where do you stand on the wave?
Well, the wave of star players in MLB or the wave around this ballpark?
The wave around the ballpark.
I think it's a little outdated. I'm more of a thundersticks guy.
And that's not outdated? High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. There's a swing and a drive. Onto the home run porch and left, gone. He circles the bases, and they add to the lead. It's 7-0. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Jones with some solid production in the win. Had only one hit, but made it count with a homer.
Well, you can't win a lot of games without hitters delivering like he did in this one. No question.
Sean Jones next to hit for the Rays. Singy, when the year's over, he'll have a new career high for RBIs in a season. Jones matched a homer in his last game. 2 outs and a runner at third here in the second game of the series. Just off the inside edge. Swing and a miss. And now 2-2. Got him. And that is that. Here in Cleveland, bottom of the inning, here's Josh Young. Out to short. Over to low. One up, one down.
That is good. The second baseman, Alex.
Jones, in his 5th season, 26 years old, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games. Eflin back to work. And a foul ball.
Well, these Rays, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They're swinging early, being aggressive, but 1 or 2 pitches later, the at-bat is over. That's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits, so they might want to be a little more selective up there.
Struck him out swinging. That's the first fastball we've seen today. Made it look easy. 2 outs, base is empty.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line. I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
The shortstop takes the ball. That one to first. A sliding stop. And they get the out. So they go quietly there. 8-9-1 scheduled in the... We're at the top of the 8th. Now here's the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Sean Jones. Fouled off down the right side. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter into an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
The 0-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Pretty good strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down one. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to...
Out to short. Oh, great grab on the dive. Save. And they add to their lead as the run scores from third.
He kept a run off the board with that effort, Boo. 2 runs could have easily scored on that play, but he was able to knock it down with the dive and limit the damage. I'll tell you what, that won't go unnoticed by his teammates.
Jones had a poor showing, needed to do more. Had 3 strikeouts without getting a hit. Sean Jones next to hit for the Rays. This has been a career year for him when it comes to driving in runs. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Walking Jesus.
Pitch right there, trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
1-1.
Next pitch is outside. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Next offering is fouled back.
Homer right here.
Swings and misses, struck him out. 1 left for Tampa, and now the Guardians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Tampa Bay Rays baseball on the show, Florida. 1 out, bases empty.
Now he strikes out every time. Now.
Swing and a ball popped up. Rocchio puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. Bottom of the 4th, stepping up for the Guardians, Matt McClain. Up the middle. Oh, wow. Nice play. Fires to first, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
This is great work by the shortstop. He makes the throw across the diamond after the dive and just wasn't able to get it there in time. But I love how much he put into that play. And on the other side, he was really giving it his all down the line as well. Nice play on both ends.
Has room, and he makes the catch.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong, and their timing's off.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Ground ball up the middle.
At least play some defense, Sean Jones, if we're not gonna hit the ball.
Shortstops are expected to make tough plays look routine, and that's what he did right there. Just a great example of why he plays one of the most demanding positions on the
I
field.
am.
One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push
No,
things.
we're
with his
making
speed.
errors,
A
but
base hit, it's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Ground ball right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Sean
I know.
Jones next to hit for the Rays. Slides for the stop. There's one, but no throw to first as he'll hold on to it.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The
We're a
arm strength
clanker.
was there, and of course, the most important part was getting the out.
Runner at first with 2 away. Dalton Varsho will hit next. Jones off of first with 2 away.
you.
Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Out there. And the inning is over.
I said, Sean, you are a clanker.
Jones had a game to forget.
They got the win, but it sure wasn't because of him. He needs to wash this one off in the shower and do better the next time out.
WTF is that lol? What I would recommend doing is just leaving your PCI in the middle and swing at certain pitch locations. If it's too far out, don't swing, but if it looks close enough, go for it. Play the next game, dude.
Sean Jones getting ready. He's on it. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Now here's the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Sean Jones.
It's a robot or a literal NPC AI generated character.
Line drive.
Right.
Over to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Man at first, 1 away. To short, could be 2. 1 at second. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. No runs, no hits.
Have a sense of humor.
We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Rays 4 and the
I'm
Nationals.
out of here, see you later. I do.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offensive side for just a second, Chris, it's the
Peace out.
defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. On the ground to the left, and he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. Still only 1 out here in the inning. swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence.
Also try not to push far down on the controller stick if you're doing that but small movements.
Safe. It's 7-3.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
One down. And now the center fielder, Dalton Varsho.
Hey, you got one good stuff.
That one the other way. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play. So they get 3 runs.
Okay.
So digging in, Ellie De La Cruz. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a ground ball, and that's a base hit. Next to bat will be the Rays 4-hitter, Sean Jones.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
The pit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
It's 0-1.
That one ripped. That's going back. Back some more. And that one is going to go. He'll circle the bases, and they add to the lead. It's 10-3. 2 pitches, 2 swings, that one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that.
Nice swing.
Just as many who don't have the
All
approach.
right, Chad, I'm gonna dip before my eyeballs melt out of my skull from staring at this screen too long. This stream was killer literally at.
That'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Rays 11 and the Nationals 5.
If I disappear suddenly, assume I got jump scared into another dimension or sacrificed to the Wi-Fi gods. Y'all better behave, or the stream. Lol.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That ball's carrying. And wow, that one is way out of here. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 14-5. He only needed 1 swing.
Thanks, Taco.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
No problem, man.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
All right, I'm heading out before my organs start auctioning themselves off on eBay. This stream was fun, but my soul's already halfway to the I vanish mid-sentence, assume the demons finally collected rent. Don't worry though, I'll haunt the chat logs later. Stay spooky, freaks.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Right through there for a strike.
They must have been looking for something else because they gave him.
Rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing, okay.
We're not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. To first, but it pulls it off the bag.
Well, you're already down in the game, and not just by a couple, and then that error allows a run to score, and this is where things can really start to fall apart as a team.
Ball 4, runner take your base.
Boog, you remember your sprint speed?
I mean, probably not quite that. I mean, I think in a fully fueled up golf cart, I could probably get it going.
Okay, chat, I'm bouncing before my laptop starts plotting my murder. This stream was so good it almost made me forget about the voices almost. If you hear screams in the distance, that's just me fighting off my demons with a spoon. Y'all behave before the FBI shows up again. Later. Second baseman has Down syndrome, I guess. Lol taco. GN Logan.
Jones really stood out in this win. 2 homers on the day.
No question, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
Sean Jones, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. He'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the Tampa Bay Rays. Back in Washington, D.C. Top of the second, stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Sean Jones. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. Rocker back to work. And a foul ball.
I'm bouncing before my computer tries to strangle me with its own wires. Y'all are the kind of people my therapist warned me about. If I go streamer, make sure you get my good angle on the wanted poster. Later, psychos.
Out towards right center field. Noel heading to the alley. And it's caught for the out. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Alright, I'm leaving before my fridge calls the cops for neglect. This stream fed my soul but not my stomach. If I don't come back, assume I chat, carry on my legacy of bad jokes. Later, snack warriors.
Noel makes the grab. And there's 2 down. Top 6. Now up for Tampa Bay, Sean Jones. That one out to right. Noel on the move. 1 away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Sean Jones. 0 for 3 in this one. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Well, these Rays doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. You have to be impressed with how they're going about things at the plate. They're drawing 1 walk per inning right now. I drew 1 walk per month during my career.
Alright, I'm out before an anvil drops on my head like I'm in Looney Tunes. This stream felt like a fever dream with subtitles. If I get flopped.
The sliding play at short to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
Jones with a forgettable showing in this one.
Well, I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy.
Alright, bouncing before I become the idiot who dies first in the simulation. This stream gave me the confidence of a horror movie victim. I, streamer, dedicate my memorial to terrible jokes. Later, Doom Crew.
He set a new career high in home runs this year, and Siggy, he's just trying to set the bar as high as possible now. Foul ball there. Bazana at second with 2 down.
Time for me to leave before I get promoted to someone's sleep paralysis demon. This stream was chaotic enough to qualify as training. If you streamer, don't forget to feed my ghost Doritos. Catch you on the flip side. Okay.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. That's to third. Miller whips it to first. Out number 3.
All right, Chad. I must go fight crime, or maybe just my laundry pile. This stream gave me strength, but my socks demand blood. If I don't return, streamer, avenge me with Nemesis. Farewell, my weird little cult.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Bunts it in the air. Tinoco makes the catch.
Time to leave before I actually pull a muscle laughing at this nonsense. This stream should come with a health warning. If I don't return, streamer, at least get me some clout if I go viral. Peace out, future Losui.
Rip to short. And that is the inning. The Rays. Jones had a pretty poor showing in this game despite the...
All right, I'm bouncing before I get fully recruited into the clown army. This stream had more jokes than my therapist can handle. If I paint my face on a balloon in my honor. Catch you jugglers later. You okay, Logan?
Sean Jones, the star of the show, getting ready.
Logging off before the internet claims my soul permanently. This stream already has me halfway uploaded to the Matrix. If I don't come back, chat, don't let anyone clear my cache. Later, you beautiful glitches.
Gets it to first. One out in the top of the first.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here's the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Sean Jones. That one finds the corner. 0-1. Ober with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Rodriguez makes the play. One away. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swings through that one above the zone.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. The 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. And that is out of play.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
2 on, 1 out. The shortstop takes the ball. And a count 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs.
On the ground, 2 ball. Goes to third for 1. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killer. Sean Jones digs in now. 0 for 3 in this one.
This is a big spot for a big-time player.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Line to left. Makes the grab. That is the inning. So 2 down. Now here is Logan O'Hoppe. Swing and a chopper out to short. Zips it across, and that is that. Man at first, and next is the designated hitter, Alec Burleson. This could end it. Lift it to left, and this should do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Mariners take game 1 of the series on the road. Jones had a rough go of it in the And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Sean Jones. Smith back to work. And that's fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. This to center field. Kim on his way over. Makes the grab on the run. 1 down. Jones in his 5th season, 26 years old, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. Fought off foul.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
In the air on the infield, Olsen. And there's 1 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Jones now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Robles settles under it and makes the catch. And there are 2 down. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Mariners, Stephen Kwan. Out to short, Jones. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
So runner at second, 2 down. Jones getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Well, strike 1 is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Bunt attempt, popped up, stretches out and hauls it in. Jones had a game to forget in the loss.
No, Boog, not too much.
Jonathan Indy at the plate. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Tap foul at the plate. On the ground, right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. Jones gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Runner on the go. Squirts away a little bit. Blocked by the catcher. And he steals second base without a throw. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Runner goes again. Back to right. Drops into the glove. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off.
Well, we assume it, but not all double plays are 6-4 threes or something like that. Right there, it's just sort of a combination of good defense and poor base running, and probably more of the latter. That's a big turn of events in this inning, though.
Zips it to first. 2 away now.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Jones swings through it for strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle. Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Could be extra bases. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
And now it's going to be Dalton Varsho. And the righty deals. On the ground to the left. Kim throws to first in time. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
In the dirt, blocked. Throw to third, and he's in there easily. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away. Up the middle, India. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, got that run in.
Out towards right center field. Varsho on the move. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And a couple of quick outs.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Jones goes after that one for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Throws to first in time.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Jones had a good day. And this one ends with a final. Sean Jones. And the batter will be the shortstop, Sean Jones. Zingy, when the year's over, he'll have a new career high for RBIs in a season. Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
That one's upstairs, ball one. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Ortiz back to work. Swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Popped up, Luciano. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
And now the center fielder. On the ground to short. Oh, he gloves it. Throw to first. And he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there. An infield single.
The effort from both players involved in this play just really stands out to me. I mean, you got the diving stop at short, which was outstanding. And how can you not love the hustle flying down the line? That's just great baseball at an extremely high level.
Jones swings through it for strike one.